Got a field goal here for this is the extra point here for the Buffalo Bills. And this was the field goal update that we wanted to show you. Nick Folk, they're given 70 degrees, not much breeze in Jacksonville, Florida. He's going to put it through 51 yards away. 31-13. Jacksonville trying to stay in first place in the AFC South. Back to Soldier Field.
Yeah, and hopefully, there's really nothing there, right? I mean, that's not even engaged in straining or anything, and he's just really kind of working that, trying to get it loosened up.
Anything else? You'll notice he didn't leave the field with it. He stays out there, and it's 3rd down and 7.
One of those rare chances where he's not out on that right defensive end spot, coming from the middle, standing up.
The Browns defense, we told you at the top of the broadcast, this is the number 2 ranked total defense in the National Football League. This is a good defensive unit that hasn't been helped out much by their offense, but the defense is... Just a moment ago, after the interception in the end zone by the Houston defense, you've got Jawar Jordan. It's like the 3rd or 4th string running back. No Nick Chubb today for Houston. Woody Marks getting spelled by Jordan. He takes it 50 yards for the Texans. The home fans love it there at NRG Stadium. Let's pick it up live in the red zone.
A contained by the defensive end, and a big play is going to happen.
It was a 50-yard run. Stover inside the 10. Well, they knew what they were doing when they activated Jawar Jordan because, as we mentioned, from Chandler, Arizona, you always think there's a little something extra when you go against the team in your city where you grew up. And sets them up for another scoring opportunity inside the 9. Go to the double box here. Chris Jones is on the sideline for the Kansas City defense as the Chargers have the ball 1st and goal from the 4. 2nd and 3 for the Texans. Hand it off inside. It'll be just shy of the 1st down marker, I believe, depending on the spot. One more look at the replay of the tip pass that came in almost like a helicopter, but it was good to get the Chargers down around the goal line. Omari and Hampton is the back. 1st and goal. Hampton the call. And behind the line of scrimmage, Karlaftis. And the Philadelphia Eagles just outside the red zone, triple them in on a 3rd and 1 with Texans in tush-push formation. They will push it off right guard. C.J. Stroud gets it, and it's a touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 3 straight 100-yard receiving games for A.J. Brown. All 3 of those were Eagles losses. But the fans love this one as Hurts put it on him. And we said Eagles needed a get-right game as much as any team in the NFL, and it appears they've got one early. Fourth quarter now in Philly, 31-0 Eagles over the Raiders. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm... Down 6 now for the 1st down. Under 6 to play. Stroud. A lot of injuries mounting on this Chiefs defense. Now they've got to stand tough if they're trying to keep the Chargers out of the end zone and from taking the lead. Christian Fulton has taken the place of the injured Jalen Watson. With the eyes, they're getting away. Herbert to the air. It's the one touchdown pass, and they're going outside for the attack. And the Cardinals begin tackling there. Shoving it back on the 5-leg Budabaker. Giving the way.
So here's going to be the offensive lineman Penny's working across, and here's Matlock, the defensive line. He's going to that flat, he's going to that flat. So when you're scrambling as a quarterback, those two know the scramble rules. The scramble rules, receivers have to fold their names. Right it over there. 4th and goal for Herbert. 3-man rush, Herbert on the move. Line of scrimmage, and then who at the bottom of the pile. 4th and goal, the defense play on. 2nd and goal. Schultz was the target. Yeah, Gannon racing. Vidal over there on the outside with Fulton. Fulton had to come in for Watson. So Herbert's lucky to get that ball. You see that ball come loose on the fake. That's lucky to get it back and set up the field goal attempt. Dicker with a 23-yard field goal to tie it, and does. He was 5 of 5 Monday against the champion Eagles. A 46-yard at the end of regulation to tie it. Stroud. over 200 yards and another touchdown toss. A couple of things from this Stroud's position. Watch him climb his pocket. Watch ball security as he climbs his pocket, creating some space and creating some time. Both hands on the ball, step up. Now get yourself outside, find a receiver that's breaking to the outside corner. You buy that space, you buy that time, you buy yourself a touchdown. And the big
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Bridgewater. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Intended for number 15.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This...
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 35-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings,
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bridgewater. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the... And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
And a Commander
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Washington.
First down, Commanders.
Let's go. Go, Reed. 60 Eagles. 6.
Here's a first carry for their running back. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
The 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's another
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Check smash, check smash. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
19, Tiger, 19.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Bridgewater. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of their biggest gains. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
26-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect. That one is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Big Lion. Tag.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Check. Hurt. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's a run. Nothing's there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of it bring them down for a short gain.
Here we go. Set.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Third and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, smash front. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? 60.
First and 10, here's Bridgewater. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4.
Complete to number 88. A 6-yard gain. Brings up third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight. Come on.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Looking to throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Third and a yard.
Reload.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
When you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll throw it with Bridgewater. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
6 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a cut.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aziz Ujulari. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Here we go, sack.
Throwing Bridgewater. Going up top. That is touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 13-7.
13. Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third down and 3.
Here we go.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second and a yard.
Third. Cougar 19. Go.
Now a give up the middle, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Warrior 70. Ready,
Moving outside the pocket. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. No. Look.
Now give on the ground. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To the air is Bridgewater. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 57 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll get 19 out of that play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. Bridgewater. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
He'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Bridgewater. Catch is made by Wright. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Quickly, it is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Powerful runs just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go, shot.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Commanders 16.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Washington will take over.
Here's 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
50 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Or this might be one final heave to the end zone. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. So a win here for the Vikings. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire